but players would I be? Complexion is Hershey. Chocolate lady, shh, let's keep it low key. Talk with maybe too much G. Get the pimpin' from my daddy, game beat from my mama. Don't affiliate with those who O's don't have commas. Pillar 8 for those who chose to have drama. Got a meal to make so I can load and blow. Family, what it do? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the squad, S&T, Drip Set, what it do? I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. I love you the long way. Look, you already know the vibe. I need you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn those post notifications on. Turn them on right now so you know each and every time I drop a vid. And please, please watch those ads. Now listen, we're about to get into this lip service interview with Angela Yee featuring Armand Warren. Now everybody know that as Reginae Carter's new boyfriend. And I want to know what he got to say. So without further ado, we're about to slide into this video. Let's go.
What's up, it's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm Laura Mora.
I'm Armand.
And look, Stephanie's back. Everybody's like, where the hell is Stephanie? Welcome back.
Thanks, Ange.
I just wanted to point it out because people always say, where is Stephanie? So
yeah, no, I was just going through some things, through some life changes.
Okay.
Needed a little break.
All right, well, Armand, this is your second time. You're back too.
Yeah,
thank you.
y'all for having me.
Backup.
No backup. How you got your promise ring on?
Yeah.
They come right in, busted. They don't even let you warm up.
Yeah, you can say this is my promise ring. My promise bracelet.
Yeah, but no, first of all, I don't know why people...
Yeah.
She got him the bracelet.
Yeah, she got me the bracelet.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, that's nice. Oh, matching. Y'all got each other nice gifts.
Yeah, try to. Yeah.
Is it like a compliment? You know how you try to one-up somebody? Like, it's nice when you date somebody and it's your birthday first and you're like, let me see what's about to happen.
Right, so I can see what type of level I need to respond on.
I think that's the type of war you want to have. I think that's a sexy-ass war, you know what I'm saying, to go back and forth with your significant other about who can make somebody happier. You feel what I mean? That's just a win-win situation, you did?
Yeah, I think I think I was kind of like, because how she come, I was like, yeah, I can't even come no softer than, cause she come hard every single time.
Right.
She go.
You think women are better gift givers usually?
I think so. I think men is kind of, well, the right man to be more like more affectionate, but I think women are more like thoughtful when it comes to giving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
What do y'all think?
So too. I absolutely think so. It's always the thought that counts, and I think we pay a little bit more attention to detail, and I think we remember more. So you might mention something months down the line, and we'll make a mental note like, okay, Valentine's Day coming up or his birthday coming up.
See, that's lit.
Sure.
See, I like that. Yeah.
You know, and so yeah, I think women definitely, but men are good gift givers too.
Yeah. It depends.
I got some good gifts.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Girls love gifts. Thanks for the gifts.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think men are much better gift givers. I give every man the same thing.
A wallet.
A wallet.
Yeah, that's a good perfect.
It also depends on how that person feel about you too. Because when you got somebody who really cares about you, they're going to put a little bit more thought and a little bit more extra effort into a gift. You feel what I mean? So it's a difference. Because see, me personally, I don't really care about a materialistic aspect. I'd rather see a person really put thought and plan something. Because that says to me that person care about how I really felt for that day. You feel what I mean? So I just feel like depending on how you care for somebody, it will also depend on what type of gift you'll get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a nice name rather than initial.
Yeah, and especially when you,
exactly.
Yeah. Especially when you have a man like that, it's like, what can you get somebody that has everything? The fact that when you know, like, you're thoughtful and you observe things, and you know, okay, you got this, but I think this would be easier because of that. So yeah, women are more thoughtful.
This is what you need. But guys usually spend more, I feel like.
I've gotten way better gifts from men than they give me way
But sometimes the most expensive gift.
I want to know what she's on, okay? Because whatever the fuck she's on is on it. You did.
Aren't necessarily the best ones.
Exactly. I like more thoughtful gifts.
That's true.
Because he could get any girl expensive gift. When you think about what you get, is the thought behind what you got me, is the meaning behind it.
Yeah, and there's been gifts that just maybe a card or something that I've held more to my heart than
Yeah, I'm definitely a better gifter and planner than my wife. You feel what I mean? Like she has a hard time. She be always needing help. You know what I mean? It's terrible. But me personally, I'm a romantic, so it's gonna be different. It goes by your personality and all types of stuff. It just a lot of stuff factors into it.
Watch or a purse, you know.
100%. Like, I think, of course, I don't know. Well, yeah, y'all right. I feel like y'all 100% right. I think
Whatever happens today, we're
everything
right.
we're right.
I agree. I agree with, like, guys do get the more expensive gifts because I don't know why though.
It depends to the women that you're with. Some women prefer an expensive gift. Some women prefer more thoughtful gifts.
Exactly. It just depends on who you are.
It also depends on how long you've been with them. Okay, so let's say you're dating somebody, right? And their birthday's coming up in 2 weeks.
And y'all just
But
no,
y'all
you
just
getting
started dating.
Yeah.
What do you do? Like, what type of
Usually that's a card and teddy bear. That's it. The end. You feel what I mean? That's it. Like, it shouldn't be nothing else expected. Maybe a dinner. You feel what I mean? But you ain't finna get no designer or nothing like that. Not in no 2 weeks. I don't know you.
person do you get somebody that early when it's their birthday?
Take me to dinner.
Is it for the girl or for the guy?
For a girl, and then we'll talk about for the guy.
Okay.
But what's appropriate? Like super early on, somebody you like, and you know.
Me, 2
but it's
weeks
still
in a
early.
wallet.
You're gonna get a wallet no matter what.
Yeah,
2 years, 2 weeks,
and they like it. Men really appreciate a wallet. They be like, it's useful.
What do you do year 2?
No, a better wallet.
Shawty is cooked. She said, "Look, the key word is wallet. You never go wrong with a wallet."
Right.
Or like, and
A
now,
different wallet.
and now man purse. Now there's man purse.
Listen, you go to
I'll
you
be
start
like,
with
look,
you start.
If I was a woman, I would never buy a man purse. I'm sorry, the buck got to stop here. Grow up, for real. You don't need to carry no purse. Like, what else do you need to put in your wallet? You only need the bare necessities. You need the cash, you need the cards. You know what I'm saying? A picture of me and your family. What the fuck else do you need in your man purse? It don't even make no sense.
Start with the credit card
Lip
holder.
liner, eyeliner, fingernail polish.
And
No.
then even the money
got
clip,
credit
right?
card.
The
Get that
money
wallet.
clip, the
Yeah,
credit card
and then
holder,
you upgrade to the foldable one.
the wallet,
Yeah,
the
and now
passport
they got men
holder.
purses. Now they got like, guys
purse,
got like,
yeah.
guys got those
you upgrade to the
crossbodies. So that's something
the
I'll
wallet
get a guy,
So you get a briefcase, and you get a backpack.
Yeah.
Listen, you get some luggage.
Facts, KJ.
Luggage is fire.
Toiletry
You know,
bag.
Luggage is a great
by the
gift.
time you're
Luggage is
getting
fire.
married, you're getting luggage.
What's the garment bag? You know,
Garment bag.
No, I
ever use a garment
do
bag?
garment bags. Definitely. Not the garment bag, the toiletry
toiletry
bag. That's what I
that
meant.
comes after the passport holder.
Yes,
Yeah,
G.
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell my girl now, baby, I love your gifts. Don't give me the bags. Don't give me the what is the wallet? I don't want no wallet.
No garment bag.
Facts.
I like the gifts. A wallet. But
Listen.
y'all, I need a wallet. I don't have one.
No, I'm
One of
telling
your
you,
first
it's
gifts
really
is a very
useful.
beautiful diamond bracelet. Like
Oh no, y'all. This is not my first gift.
I said, one of.
One of.
Y'all only been together 6 months.
Yeah,
so
but she like y'all was saying. She didn't come out and give me. She came out and gave me like a hat.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
she-
What type of hat?
Gucci.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice.
So she was
Okay,
like
so
had her.
How did you feel when she gave that to you?
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. I felt like
A hat is a good idea.
yeah, Aspire. I was
Yeah.
I feel like some
felt
guys
like-
aren't used to getting gifts like that.
yes, yeah. Like I just didn't. I wasn't expecting her to give me a gift.
That's the
It
best.
was nice, right?
You get
You
what I'm
love that.
saying?
It wasn't no occasion.
it was just
No.
a thinking of you. I saw this. I think it'd
Yeah,
be
she
nice.
didn't
for
have
you.
to. She was out. It wasn't like we were like serious. It was like we were still in that friend stage, and she was like, "Yo, I got you a gift." I'm like, "What?"
She was doing the reverse. With the cello.
Psychology, reverse
yeah,
psychology.
reverse
I'm gonna get you this, and then you gotta one up me.
She was laying out the
Look,
plan. She tipped over first domino with the hat.
Yeah, that's exactly.
She
what it
gives
was.
everybody a jewelry box for their watches with their like name engraved on it, and she gets that for like every guy.
Chella.
Our friend Chella from
Oh,
Chicago.
okay.
Yeah, so
That's fine.
Yeah, so she does that, and then they always give her like a better gift
In return.
But that's her gift. What's the worst gift you ever got? Like thinking back.
Ever.
Probably nothing.
Well.
Yeah, that feels like
Yeah,
shit.
that's not a gift.
Yeah. That's the worst gift ever. You can't get no worse than that. I hate that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you are expecting. When you're expecting a gift and you get the person a gift and then they don't get you anything in return, it's like, well, damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have a story about that.
What happened?
Years ago, I had a very close friend, and I guess he thought that we were a little more involved than what we were. And for Christmas, he got me a gift, and I guess he was expecting one in return, and I didn't give him one in return. So I felt bad, but it's like I feel like he was expecting, like, looking at our situation differently than I was. Like, I didn't think that.
What did you acknowledge it, or did you not say anything?
I didn't say anything at the time. It was a really long time ago, but I wasn't expecting a gift.
That's why you should have went online
So
and
I
ordered a
didn't
gift
get
card.
him a gift. And when we saw each other, he's like, I got you a gift. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, and I felt
I
bad
know you love
because
Ruth Chris.
I didn't have
Here's a gift
anything for
card.
him.
Man, that's crazy.
I mean, I've given gifts and not expect. It was just like that. Like it was like a thoughtful thing. It was like, yo,
Yeah,
I
I've
remember
given
when we went
plenty of
wherever.
those.
Like the
I want to know in the chats. Put it down right now. What is the worst gift you ever got from somebody? The worst gift you ever got. I want to know. Drop it down in the chat.
the garment bag. Like his bag looked so uncomfortable, and I was just happened to be, and it wasn't nothing expensive. I was on Amazon and I saw a really dope garment bag, and I'm like, oh, this would be cooler. Let me get this.
That's fine.
And I got that, and I like, yo, I'm not expecting anything. It's just if seeing his expression when he got it, like, oh shit, like you really thought,
I think it's nice to get guys things that they wouldn't get themselves. too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
stuff
that's
like products. Like
That's
So
very
how would you
great
feel
thing.
if you got somebody a gift and they gave it to somebody else?
regifting.
Ooh.
Or how would you feel if you got somebody a gift and they just kept it but like never used it?
Well, that's bad gift giving.
Yeah.
Or what if they exchanged it?
That's still bad gift giving.
But if they were honest, like, cause my friend Jasmine, she bought me a gift, and
I kind of agree with Armand like that, because I feel like if you're at the point where you're giving anybody a gift, then you should pretty much know what they would kind of want at that point. I think that's what he's trying to say.
I love it. But she was like, if you don't like it, it's okay. Here's the receipt.
rat.
Go exchange it. And I didn't. I really like
wore a
it, but
shirt.
I wouldn't be wrong to do that. And then
Yeah.
Envy got me a present one time for helping him do a deal, and I exchanged it.
Yeah, that's what a gift receipt is for.
That's what the gift receipt is
And
for.
I said, I came in, I had on a Louis Vuitton coat. I said, thank you for this coat.
Right.
That bag that you and Gia got me, I switched it out and got something
Yeah,
I like
nothing.
better.
That's me
Because
too.
wouldn't you want somebody to go,
Yes.
like,
yes, I
exchange it
think
for
that was
something
a
you
good
want?
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if maybe shoes for like my girl, but like for my girlfriend, like if anything, I heard stylist, I'll probably be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Here, boom, go.
That makes
But
sense.
like a gift
Only
certificate.
because
What's the most
What if you
fire?
get somebody a gift certificate and they just never use it?
You would never know, probably.
They told you.
Oh.
Like, I
Or
still
it's just
have it.
sitting.
Yeah, but why would a person tell you they never use your gift card? Like when somebody gifted me a gift card to like Kohl's, and I know I don't want to shop at Kohl's, I wouldn't tell the person, oh yeah, girl, I ain't never used your gift card. Who does that? I wouldn't do that.
There on
I
top
still
of
have it in my
the
wallet. I keep it
dresser.
with me everywhere I go, but I've just never used it.
Well, I mean, if
It's
it's
weird,
a
right?
who
it's
did
not really weird because if they keep it on them, then it must mean something.
That's what I'm saying.
See what I'm saying?
But let's talk about it, because
You
Tell
got a
him he
gift
could
certificate
still
you
use it and
on
keep
your-
it in his
listen,
wallet.
it was a gift certificate to the spa at the Four Seasons, and I gave it to him for his birthday, and he just never used it.
I don't think that he mean that in a different way. A man probably wouldn't just be really quick to go and redeem that type of coupon. You know what I'm saying? Men is just now getting around to where they go and get a pedicure. So we got to work with them. So I could see a female redeeming that gift a lot sooner than a man. Now, had she had gave this nigga like, went ahead and paid that nigga his barber for the next 3 haircuts, that would have probably been better than the spa. So it goes back to what Armand say, that's just bad gift giving. You feel what I mean? Because you got to know what your man and them is on. Now, you know good and well if you didn't try to get your man to go with you to get his feet done and he didn't said no, then he ain't going to no damn spot. It's just that simple. So you got to do something that's going to navigate like in an area that he's going to like. You know he going to get his haircut. Go pay that nigga barber for the next 3 haircuts. You feel what I mean? He's there. He's going to redeem that gift. You best believe it. You got to format the gift. You know what I mean? So that's why I understand what Armand was saying off rip. It's bad gift giving. I'm not giving nobody. Like my wife is ticklish. She don't care about a massage. I would not give her a gift card to a massage place because she is not going to do that. Now, I would get her a gift card at Michael's before a massage place because I know that's where she would want to be. You feel me? So, yeah, she played herself.
He would go get massages at like other places, but he was like, I'm a make an appointment and make it like a whole day and like really like
a nigga's not being in no spot no whole day.
Like I want to do that, and he just, I mean, we broke up, so it don't matter.
I would have went in his wallet and took it back,
but he never used it.
He's not the level. He didn't know because it's the best spa in New York City. Like,
well,
he just wasn't the level.
Atlanta, but still, like,
but
the spot. If somebody give me a gift certificate for the spot, and it was enough to get like the best massage plus a great tip, you know, everything all included. All he had to do was make an appointment and show up.
Now, how would you feel?
For real, like if y'all got a man, do that shit for your man, especially if you know your man like to get his haircut. Think about it. Armand keep a haircut. Can you imagine him going to see his mans or whatever and he got a haircut? He finna get up to pay and he like, yo, Reginae got your next 3. That'll make that nigga go home and give her so much lumber. You feel what I'm saying? That's just something sexy to a man. You gotta format yourself to a man, bro.
Why didn't he do it?
Yeah, I don't
exactly.
I think you should try to get it back because I'll use
How am I gonna get it out?
Yeah, give it to one of us.
I would love that.
Well, hopefully he eventually uses
Fact.
it because I was very proud of that gift.
Is this wrong if you gift a woman lingerie and she uses it with someone else?
Yes, that's wrong.
Hell yeah.
No,
man.
that's what. Or what if she uses it on OnlyFans?
Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
I really want to know what she's on. She's on something that's magnificent.
Where's my
That's wrong.
about that?
Wait.
What is she using?
See,
it
now-
on
Her lingerie and
OnlyFans?
she used it on OnlyFans.
That's what I'm saying. Are we talking about OnlyFans when it's just only her and her
Yeah,
fans?
it's only her and her fans.
Yes, only her and her fans.
I mean, listen, y'all. I ain't talking to nobody that's doing that. But if I was to do that, that's gonna do a thing.
Yeah, that's better than using
That's
it with
better
another
than
guy.
putting it on with another. Yeah.
I feel like it's the gift that keeps on giving because
Yeah, I was about to say because sometimes that lingerie could follow you into many relationships. So that's why you got to be specific with some of these questions.
if she wears this very cute lingerie,
Okay,
that got her
she's
on
sleeping.
OnlyFans, and she
Okay,
sells
I just wanted to
umpteen
know.
amount of
I didn't know. I
private
don't watch
videos
them like
at,
that,
let's
y'all.
just say
So thank y'all
$100
for
piece,
clarifying.
right? Then it's the gift that keeps.
See, let me just tell you, Miss Tamora, I didn't know nothing about her mom dying or nothing like that. But I do recognize when people be on them peas. I do. Okay? And to me, that's what it looked like. But I didn't know that her mom, you know what I'm saying, had passed away. I'm sorry about that.
Keeps on getting because now she making money, y'all.
No, and she can wear it for you and not another
And
man.
he'll be like, hey, this is the thing you had on our OnlyFans.
No, because you block him.
I think you want something fresh. Like, are you supposed to wear the same lingerie over and over again?
No, once you wear it once, it's over.
Like every week,
Unless
every
it's
Friday.
something, unless it's like a silk
What?
robe
Yeah, once you wear
or
it
something.
once.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
I've
it's
seen that already.
Unless
Right.
it's like
You gotta come with
silky
something new.
pajamas.
It's like watching the
But
same
then
porn.
again,
But like a nice lingerie set that you might have bought for like Valentine's Day night.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna run that back 3 weeks
Yeah.
later.
Exactly.
No,
Like,
it's probably gonna be ripped. You know what I mean?
Now I want to talk
No.
about something else. Can we talk about titles and labels, right? Because way back, y'all had the song No Strings,
right,
right?
right.
And now it is like titles. And some people feel like once you put a title on something, it changes things. Or, you know, I've heard guys be like, look, I just want us to do what we're doing. Let's not call it anything. Let's just, you know, see how it goes. When is it time to say, let's put a title on it? Let's put a label on it. And does it matter to you?
I feel like it's time when you feel like it's time, and of course it matters. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. If I wasn't the guy I was, and I was talking to a female, and I feel like I tell her, let's just keep doing what we're doing. And obviously, I'm doing something else. You get what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Like if I'm saying let's keep doing what we're doing, then you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's an
you
out.
still shopping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
It's not
yes.
because I'm
Still
telling y'all
correct.
like a man gonna know what he want.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if he's saying let's just keep doing what we're doing, that's when, you know, I feel like the question, what motherfuckers doing? You know what I'm saying? Because if this what we're doing, then I'm saying what we doing.
what's up?
Just, yeah, what's up? So yeah.
So when you decided to lock it in
Right.
with Reginae, what was that conversation like? And like, who brought it up first, who said, okay,
What are we?
we got to be
Right.
official. Because at first it was more like, yo, we're just having fun,
Right.
trying to figure it out. When did that switch?
At first we were friends. Had the best, like, you know, me and her made sure that we was, you know, ready to be a couple. But we was friends about like a couple months before we even like really, you know, said okay, yeah, and got even like, you know, did anything sexually or even before I even kissed her. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know immediately that you wanted it to go there? Like
Yeah.
even when y'all were just friends? Because you know how
Yeah,
guys
I
would be
did.
like, oh, I
Yeah, they
wasn't
know.
even think. But did you know, like I'm working towards something?
Yeah, man, like
Ye is me, I am ye. You feel what I'm saying? Ye get to the meat and the potatoes, my nigga. That's all I need you to do, get to the meat and the potatoes.
see me like I'ma lock it in. Like if I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just that type of guy. Like if I don't want it, like I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? If I want it, I'ma lock it in. So I just kind of seen that she was who I wanted. Like, and then just her whole level, her mindset like that. You know what I'm saying? After a couple months, it was just naturally like, you know what I'm saying? We just,
Organic.
you know.
I feel
We
like
don't know.
Big name, not the little.
You know.
But like, what was it that about her that made you be like, this is somebody I want to pursue? Like, what was, because it always interests me to know, like, what was the initial, like, okay, because you meet a lot of women, you know, since you were young. And so what makes you decide, like, this is different?
Her mindset, her, I always say just her whole demeanor, you know, the way she carry herself, the way she think. I feel like I'm, like just in a sense, I'm a little different, like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the way she think, carry herself, she kind of like, you know, just my speed.
She seems very fun.
Yeah.
Like
is.
she
Y'all
seems
definitely
very
were
fun to be around.
I loved y'all's Martin remake.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
headboard for fucking Halloween. That shit was up.
That was next level hilarious. That Martin and Gina shit was next level, bro.
So funny.
Yeah, thank you, yeah.
Hilarious.
So you don't believe in wasting a woman's time. If you're not interested and you
No.
don't see nothing, you're not even gonna.
I feel like that's very generous of you.
It ain't nothing really to it. Like that's the one you know what I'm saying? And I kind of like you say, she's fun. She fun to be around. She motivate me. She support me. You see what I'm saying?
She understands what you do
Yeah.
for a living.
And she gonna ride for you. You know that the way she
Facts.
ride for her daddy. She gonna ride
She gonna, you better tell her.
for you.
For sure.
But that's a lot of pressure, that relationship, too.
Yeah.
You can't fuck up.
Yeah, man. You know, you can't.
cannot.
You can't have a bad day. Like if I have a bad day here, or if I have a bad day in New York, and I tweet something, they could think it's something like, yo, I have a whole life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
And anything
It
you
gets
write
crazy.
is they blaming it on the
you
relationship.
see what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but the foundation that I feel like me and her built, you know, I feel like it's solid.
I think it's parallel because you built a lot of foundations. Even thinking about how your career has just progressed from when you and Trey 1st started out, just doing the videos, the vines, the covers,
Yeah.
to doing an
Vines.
EP, to doing original music, you know, and like all of that. It is amazing to see because some people could fall into he's just known for being a social media personality, and then that's it, and doing these cover songs. But now it seems like labels are trying to sign you. What is going on?
Yeah.
The talent is there and it's undeniable.
Yeah, it was just, you know, I really
It's Godspeed. That's it, that's all. We can have all of the plans in the world to do what we want to do. But sometimes it's just pure 90 Godspeed. We want things when we don't always be ready for those things. And I feel like God knows it. So he's like, nah, I'm going to give you your thing, but you're going to wait until you have to learn this. Think about it. If Armand and Trey would have blew back in the day, right? He probably wouldn't have been ready for it in a mature way, okay? Now he has a daughter. He has a girlfriend. He got all the right pieces around him. So now making that type of decision is just going to be so much better for him. You know what I mean? And God just put everybody who needs to be around him. The support system is unreal. So this is the best time in the world for this man to do his music. Swear to God, bro. You can't land it better than this.
I just Honestly, man, I was in like just a time in my life. It was a little period where, I was trying to figure it out just with music, getting back in the groove, like you say, before I even did anything. And that played a major role in, just my train of thought, that type of thought about me, like, oh, well, he just is so, because like before any of the social media thing, I was doing music, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that kind of got in the way, but I had to just get my mental right.
How did you get your mental right?
You gonna ask.
Go ahead.
Right. And you said you were.
He said, how did you get your I got my mental right, man. Like I say, I was more so figuring out myself for like a couple months. And then, like I say, I met my girlfriend, and I feel like that was, just her talk. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to her about different things before we got together when we was friends. So, I don't know, man.
I feel like your network has a lot to do with your.
I noticed too, Armand, he be trying to say certain things, but he have a problem articulating his words. Because listen, I remember it was a time that he was on social media and he was single for a while, bro. And he would be just doing him. And I think part of getting your mentality right is just kind of like going away from things. Because I remember it was a time in the period where he went away. It was like he went away, and then when he came back, he was skinny. You feel what I mean? And I feel like I know stressing was some of it, but I think that a long period and just going away from everything is so therapeutic sometimes.
Your levelness, like you were very family oriented. You come from a big family. Your mom is very involved in everything that you do and your life and everything, and you have a great team and support behind you. So just from the outside looking in and knowing you on the level that I do, I feel like that also would play a role in, getting you kind of where you are and keeping you focused on and career driven as well. Because you got it in you, and you know you got it in you, right?
Mm-hmm. My mom, definitely.
I don't know if I can post this because I know Yee's lip service is kind of syndicated. I don't know. I could try it.
My mom definitely played a role. Like, she always gonna play a role. And, of course, what I do, my brother also, he support me even though we don't do the same. He called me and, yo, bro, you need to drop this video. You know what I'm saying? You don't let up. Just different things like that. Of course, my daughter, my girl, like, I got support system.
So, doing the solo music now, what made you decide is you, Armand, and not Armand and Trey?
My brother were like, life. We 25 now. I don't know if you remember Angela, but I met you when I was like 16, 17.
Oh, you guys go way back.
Yeah, I don't think she remember.
Were we
I was
in
barely, my
in
dad
Detroit?
Peanut. Yeah, so it was like I remember being.
Peanut is like the man in Detroit, by the way. If y'all don't know.
And that's your dad.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
my that's
Yeah,
my
wasn't they
pops,
doing a show about him or something?
Yes.
Yeah, he got a show coming out. Mm-hmm.
Actually, he got a movie already out. It's super amazing.
Right now, he put his hands in like a couple of the shows that's out now. So,
Peanut got a lot going on. But go ahead.
Yeah. But
Shout out to Peanut.
shout out to my OG, man.
Now, tell everybody who Peanut is if they're listening, because I know people from Detroit know, but
that documentary was outrageously good.
Yeah, Peanut.
he has a studio. I know a lot of.
Yeah, like I really want, if I don't, I kind of, Peanut is my pops. They probably did, my people probably did their research on him because I put him in a couple YouTube videos and just different things like that. But he a stand-up guy in the city. He also one of the people that I talk to just to help me keep my mind on, you know what I'm saying, straight. But, not to get into that, but the reason why I rock with my dad so much is because my dad got like 12 wives. You know what I'm saying? And he don't push that, on me to be that type of, that type of guy. Like,
Did it make you not want to be that too in a way? Because it'd be a lot of drama that comes with that too.
Nah, man.
Ooh, that's a lot to juggle.
12 wives?
Well,
You got 12 stepmamas.
yeah, for real. So, to be honest with you, my I respect my pops, honestly, because, and I tell him, like, I don't see y'all because I really don't see how he do it, but he do it. You know, and that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a lot for me. That's why I'm a man. I got me one. Keep me one. You know what I'm saying? But just the traveling back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
And did you ever look like? How did your mom handle that?
Right.
Because that's not easy. I don't care what anybody
That's what
says.
I mean. Like for you growing up and with your mom, like.
No, my mom is an independent woman now.
I know that, but I'm saying, how did she handle that? Because sometimes that isn't.
Well, that's not for him to answer. You got to get his mama on here. Not quit. He don't want to answer it now. Now you getting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You want to ask her? Ask her. How he gonna tell you how she handled it? He don't know. You did? Like now you getting on my nerve a little bit because I hate when people keep trying to ask the same question around. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Nigga, how he supposed to know how his mama handled it? Evidently, she ain't like it. That's why they ain't together. Crunchy. You know what I'm saying?
Easy. Because, I mean, look at Nick Cannon. He'll tell you he can't be there all the time.
Yes,
You know, for all of the women and for all of the kids. No matter how much he tries.
Exactly. It's impossible.
No, so, that's something that that we gonna talk about, okay? We'll talk about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about that on
I know that's what they do on lip sync, but I mean, you asking how his mama felt. I hate when people ask questions that has more so to do with a third party. You want to know how she felt with his lifestyle, then you ask her. How the fuck our mom supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's a waste of a question. We could be asking something else.
On another
different
off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Is it time to hit the blunt? No, you already.
No, it ain't time.
Like you want to hit the right.
No, it ain't time to hit the blunt.
Inside joke, y'all.
But definitely, I let y'all in on that off camera for sure.
Yeah.
We respect that.
You know.
Yeah. We got you.
And how does he feel about your music career and how supportive is he of that? Like, is he involved?
Yeah, he's very involved.
So let me ask you: did the way your father's relationships with women, did it affect the way you treat women?
No, that's why I go back to saying I respect my dad so much because I feel like what I do, I feel like I'm an alpha male, but also in his own right, I feel like he treats his women great. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you would be down to be with 4 or 3 other women in a relationship, but I feel like if y'all did that and y'all happy, then y'all happy.
Right. Yeah, they worked out whatever they worked out.
I feel like there might be video of women fighting.
Nah, man.
And that's exactly why I got a little snappy too, Kimmy Kim, because the more research that I've done, I've uncovered that is not his biological father. So I don't think that he really wanted to put out on a platform that it wasn't, because I don't think that he even had any contact with Armand's mom. But that's just me. But let's just keep going.
And it's so crazy
I might have seen
because
something on YouTube. No.
It's so crazy, Angela, because it's like I could really. I could really vouch for that. Like, it ain't that.
Right.
And that's why I say I respect my pops, because,
Exactly.
it to be 12 women plus the other 10 girlfriends, it's respect.
Yo, qué barato.
That's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Detroit, I
Saying all this, did Reginae
Right.
have any reservations about that? Because she had to look at it and be like, shit.
Apple don't far too far from the tree.
Yeah, because sometimes
No.
that is a
No,
question,
but that's
though.
why
Like,
I asked him,
Was that like a
because
deal breaker?
you look. I feel like from when we were talking about your girlfriend earlier, she kind of friend zoned you in the beginning. You know what I mean?
I hit her on.
And you was okay with that.
It started out that way.
You was okay with that. You was like, all right, you want to friend zone me right now? I'm going to get you. Like, that's how I felt like you took it.
No. I ain't getting friends on.
He said it was mutual.
Like, not like that,
They
but
just made sure that they were friends first.
I'm not really I take pride in that. Like, I'm not hitting you up unless, you know what I'm saying? I hit
Same
up.
page.
Yeah, exactly. I hit up Reginae and I'm like, yo, you know, on some cool stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And she even told me, you know, she was looking like, yo, I think he liked me. Like, I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where she kind of.
Yeah, in the beginning you weren't acting
exactly.
thirsty.
And then I'm like, exactly. I'm more so like, yo,
Yeah.
you like me, bro? Like,
You was giving the energy. You was receiving.
And you know how guys do.
Exactly. Like,
They'll
I
let you know. They'll be like, we cool, but I just want to put it out there. I do like you.
Yeah, see,
but
like-
I'm okay with us having a business relationship now, you
yeah,
know.
see, I'm not, like, that's what I mean. I'm so straightforward. Like, that's what I mean. Like, that's why I like her so much because, you know, it wasn't straight off the bat like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, of course.
I'm eating a seafood puff. It's so good. It has like salmon and shrimp and this honey garlic sauce. I had to eat, y'all. I haven't ate all day. So just don't, it's good to go with this.
It's like, damn, she's beautiful. And she's like, okay, he's handsome, but, you know.
And now y'all going on
to it.
vacations and stuff like that.
Yeah, we
Okay.
stay on vacation.
How is
Yeah.
it? How is it
Not
now?
only just a vacation, but family vacation.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. How was it with Wayne? Like
Yeah.
meeting Wayne and just how was that?
Yeah. When she, yeah, man, like, you know, that's my girlfriend, Dad. So she, you know, she's a little different with it, but she's like, you know, she waking me up, I'm in the bed. She's like, yeah, like, come on, babe, like my dad, he's waiting on us. I'm like, oh.
You like, let me brush my teeth.
No, but let me tell y'all something. Like this is what I mean. Like, you know, this is what I mean about, you know, I took my time to actually like her because I forget.
That her dad is Lil Wayne?
Yes.
Right. It's not just her dad.
Right.
It's my dad is
Thank you.
Michael
You see what I'm
Dwayne
saying?
Carter Jr.
Yeah,
Right?
so by the time I get in the
It's so
car,
good.
I damn near remember now.
Like, oh,
Wait, her
Not only am I going to see her dad, I'm going to see
Yeah,
Lil Wayne.
it was just the wake up was like, okay,
My dad.
But
But
you know
then
what
it
I'm
hits you,
saying?
right?
Yeah.
Had you been around?
Dad,
Had you
Lil
been
Wayne.
around Lil Wayne before?
Or
you
ever
and
met him before?
Or ever met him? Yeah.
No.
So first time meeting her dad, who is
Yeah.
Lil Wayne. So how did this meeting go?
With her.
No, it went great. I think I really like Wayne, man. I think he actually texts us. You know what I'm saying? He texts her. He check up on us. You know, I like Wayne, man. Like I feel like from me meeting him, like, you know, I don't know, man. Like even like if I was dating, you know, a regular female,
If
like,
he wasn't who he is.
yeah, even if he, like, I just feel like, you know, I always
You be
wanna
respectful
present
to
myself.
somebody's, yeah.
Right.
I always want to present myself in a respectable manner. You know what I'm saying?
Were you
Regardless
nervous?
of who.
Right.
Nah, man, I wasn't.
I'd be nervous to meet anybody's parents, though,
I
to
wasn't
be
nervous.
honest.
I wasn't
Like,
nervous because, like, this
y'all
is not a
smoke together?
facade. Like, you get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I'm saying.
What if he was
Yeah.
like, what if he tested you and was like,
Right. Let me see what he gonna do. Oh, let me see what you smoking. Nah, you
yeah,
smoking.
not gas.
Yeah.
I don't care what you said. Wayne passed me a blunt, I'm smoking it. You only gonna have that one opportunity to be like, I smoked a blunt with Tunchi. And then you know he got that gas. So I'm smoking. That's just me though.
He would have been.
Get him out of here.
Okay.
Do you guys do you have like time with him outside of Reginae? Like, would you guys have like bro time?
Go to strip club together?
Yeah. Or would
Oh,
what's
no.
the best
Ring.
advice he's ever given you? If he has given you any advice.
You know, it's still, you know,
Still
Wayne.
kinda new.
Exactly. Even with Mama Toya, you know, I'm a little closer to Mama Toya. and
Mama
Wayne.
Toya?
Okay.
Yeah, but,
Yes, we
you
saw
know,
you at the wedding. We
yeah,
saw y'all
that's-
in the Bahamas, family time.
Didn't she catch the
For the holiday.
Yeah,
she
caught the
could bouquet.
yeah.
You know what
Oh.
that means.
Thank you.
Does that make
That's a
you
lot of
nervous?
pressure.
Why would it make me nervous?
I don't know. Sometimes thinking about marriage does make people nervous. That's
It
forever,
sound
ever.
like, nah. Y'all see, that's the thing. I know I'm young, but y'all got to get with somebody that y'all know,
That you know when
that you know, like.
Yeah, I just
you
ran
know?
into them together at the BMF
Yeah.
event.
Energy. My man says, "Shawty, that's gonna be my wife." Y'all late. You know, I've been trying to tell y'all. I've been saying it. I gotta give it this promise ring because I know we ain't supposed to do it right now. But if it was up to me, I've been did it. You dig? That's energy, Armand.
And you know, I kind of saw y'all across the room before we actually had a chance to say hello. And I'm like, look at them, they so cute. Like
I saw you talk about baby number 2.
I'm like, y'all so cute.
Yeah, we was talking about it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we a little bit older. We going.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a boy. You know, I got my
I was
girl.
about to ask that. With what would you?
Yeah. I got
All
my
right,
girl.
would it be
now.
you want a junior, like an Armand Junior?
Never.
Why name?
Junior, come on, y'all.
Why not? AJ.
AJ.
Never in life.
Well, hit it with the
I would
second.
never.
AJ the second.
Yo.
Hilarious.
How did you get the name Armand anyway?
Sir
Like, how did-
Armand the second.
My people, like my yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of parking lot conversations.
He was about-
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
we'll talk
How was
about that.
Reginae meeting Peanut?
Yeah, she met my dad, of course. Yeah. You know, my dad is a cool guy. So I think, you know, after she met him and to hear about him, she's like,
Okay.
yeah,
Charming.
like, whoa, like that's, you know. So you know, she talked to my dad. My dad called her, check up, text her, you know what I'm saying, make sure we good. He knows, you know, the role that she play in my life. So, you know, I feel like he really admired that. And yeah, man, he always checking up on us.
Now
Now,
you know you're on lip service, right?
Yeah.
You know where you at.
Yeah, I know where
He's
I'm
been
at.
here.
Because I
He's
feel
been
it
here.
coming.
Yeah.
But, okay.
what you feel coming?
I feel Angela about to get spicy.
Yeah, I was about to say, can
Why?
we gotta be me, guys?
Because you
You're
know what you know you get
Yeah.
spicy
Respectful guy. How are you in the?
Angela's very good at segueing us.
Listen, I was gonna ask you that Reginae was in your video. Hold it down.
Yes.
Okay, so how fun was that for you guys on camera having your little scenes together?
It was fun. You know, I wanted to put her in the beginning of the video because, you know, she does her acting. And we always that's just who we are. You know what I'm saying, as a couple. So I was just kind of like, you know, let's.
That nigga Armand's skin is skinning. You understand me?
I told the director, like, let's do something.
It was very natural for
Yeah.
y'all to just.
Do y'all film
Real
yourselves in the bedroom?
No, we don't film
she just
ourselves.
You
Went
lying?
right into
He
it.
lying? I see the smile. You've never filmed yourself.
Sure.
Never. You
Right.
already know. Your body language is saying you're lying.
A video was a video was a video.
You know, like, I went.
Don't answer that because you know Toya, Wayne, T.I., Tiny, Monica. You got too many family members watching. You just keep them guessing. No, we don't do none of that. They don't need to know. But tell us though, man. We need to know though, Armand. How can you just sneak into us?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't, but I don't.
She
I
never
don't-
filmed like
Yeah.
the top of your head or nothing like that.
No.
Right.
She can if she want to, but
You can.
You hear
yeah,
that?
she can.
You hear
But,
that, Nene?
You got a great line.
Right, you hear that?
you know, yeah, exactly. You know, I keep the haircut, so I mean, she
Wait,
can.
gonna swell.
But,
Okay.
What if she catch you off guard doing that? You gonna look up and smile.
I'm gonna look up. I'm definitely
Be
look
like,
up.
You be wearing a do-rag in the bed?
Yeah, I wear those. Sometimes I forget to. That's a real random question.
No, because I'm just thinking if she looking down, you don't want to see
Right.
do-rag down there.
Oh, okay, I see what you
That
said.
kinda like
oh,
throw
I
it
thought
off.
you was asking me like, do you wear a do-rag to sleep?
Well, yeah, but you
Yeah,
might be
but-
like sleep and then you wake up, get it in,
All right.
and now I gotta
You
look
got that
down and see
do-rag
this
on.
do-rag
Right.
going up and down.
Damn, that's so
And
crazy.
what if she got what is it, Renee? Bonnet?
A bonnet.
Yo,
bonnet,
that's
and you
crazy
look
that
down.
y'all are saying this weird stuff because that is shit that I take off my.
Right, or
You
I'm
take it
gonna
off.
take it off.
Yeah,
then you
like,
got the
take off
line in
my
your
hair.
head.
Exactly, like
You got
nah.
the line,
facts.
you pussy with the line
I
across
feel like
your
you get a
head.
headache. You try to, you feel me, do that shit with the do
Eat pussy
rag.
with the do-rag.
For sure.
Do-rag head.
Do you remember the first time?
So Armand, he take the do-rag off before he get rid of that sloppy toppy.
And that like after y'all were friends, that you finally got to like spend the night together. You know how that felt? Did it
Yeah.
feel like natural, good? Like
yeah.
I'm home.
Yeah, because prior, you know what I'm saying, I would come over her house and I respect it, you know what I'm saying, go home, you know
Right.
what I'm saying.
You take your shoes off when you walk in, right?
Exactly, not, I wasn't trying to stay over her house 2, 3, 4. It's just, I wasn't overdoing it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get to her house and I leave at a respectable time. You get what I'm saying?
Nice young man.
Yeah, like, I just really took
No,
my time.
I like
did.
it. I really like
So
it.
did you?
Nah, because when a dude really care for a woman, he's gonna be right. Now we know it's gonna be certain women houses we can go over there at 3 o'clock in the morning, bust them down, and not think nothing about it. But when you really into somebody, shawty, you want that person to see the best of you. You feel what I mean? So yeah, my boy.
Do you get up and leave, or did she have to be like, all right, well,
See, nah,
It's like
I
they
ain't
were
let-
dating like
You didn't let it get that far.
sitcoms. You know
I
how
would
they
never
date
let
in
it get that far.
sitcoms?
Yeah, exactly.
You guys were dating like sitcoms. You would come over, the parents would be there, you know, hi, you watching the movie, all right, good night, everybody.
Right, leave out respectable
yes,
time.
a respectable
you know.
time. You better be home before 10.
Right.
So what did she say? You don't have to leave tonight.
Right.
Yeah, that's, come on, now, you where I want to be. What was that one? Like, what was the first time she said that?
That's what I was about to say.
That's exactly what she said.
Yeah, I don't want you to leave tonight.
Yeah.
But has she ever
Stay
called you
tonight.
back like, you know, if you want to turn around and come back?
Well, actually, when I first kissed her on her forehead, she
That
pulled
forehead kiss, baby.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the best. It's
yeah,
the best.
the
It's
forehead
so
kiss,
bad.
she
It's
like
the
pulled
best.
me and like,
She
you know what I'm
pulled
saying,
from the
really,
kiss to the- okay.
and kissed me and was like, you know,
She
like,
loved you right there.
That is
Yeah,
was
so
love.
cute.
That was
Forehead
love.
to the lips to the
Oh, now this is it right
So
here.
when did you guys decide, okay, like what was the conversation before you were able to be like, yes, we are together?
We're
Because there
together.
was speculation at first. People were like, is Reginae dating Armand? Like it was a thing, and then you were finally like,
Yes,
y'all were
it's a thing.
together.
Right.
What was that like okay,
Did
it's
y'all
okay
have a conversation? Like, all right, so you know we can't keep it. You
Yeah.
gotta keep it 100 with the people because clearly
Mhm.
they paying attention.
Got doing a lot. Yeah. So
No,
Of
and
course.
sometimes when you fall in love, you want to be proud.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the reason why everything went the way it went is because we took the time. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it was never really a point in time where I feel like it was too much or too fast because, like I told y'all, it was a lot of steps we took to even get to them even knowing on the social media platform.
Right.
I wouldn't go. I'm not into. I'm really not into doing the same thing over and over again. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't waste my time. I was talking to Reginae, but I knew, you know, and honestly, and same thing for her. If I didn't meet certain qualifications that she was looking for at the time, it wouldn't be this. You get what I'm saying? And
Right.
vice versa. So I just knew what I wanted.
And having a successful co-parenting relationship too, did you feel like, okay, I gotta let you know first before the blogs
Right.
put
Oh,
it
yeah.
out? Or
Yeah,
is that something you think about?
What you mean by that?
Like, did you feel like, okay, let me go tell my daughter's mother first, so that at least it's not like a shock when it comes out? Or did you just say, I don't have to do
Nah,
that?
man.
That's
like
a good question.
that's a great question, but you know, my daughter and my baby's mother. That's, you know, my kid is where I don't feel like I have to talk to you about my next relationship. You know, and then, you know, just speaking, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not,
a separate thing.
yeah, that's not something that I have to be like, hey, you know,
Right.
I'm talking like what?
Because you
It's-
guys were super
Yeah,
broken
it's
up
not.
before
That's
that even.
disrespectful to my like. You feel? I just
Yeah.
feel like because I mean, if you feel like you need to go tell your ex that you talking to me, then you must ain't
Yeah.
done talking to him.
Yeah,
Because you're
exactly.
checking in like
I think it
that
also
ain't-
depends on how your relationship
Yeah.
is, though. Because some people
Yeah.
might be like
because
that. Like,
some people like might be
think so?
That's
closer.
No, I agree with Armand on that. I mean, the only thing that me and you should be talking about these Pampers, this daycare, and things like that. Like who I'm boinking and who I'm talking to is really none of your business. You know what I'm saying? Now, it does change when a child is coming over into a home that includes a new parent. But even as of right now, he don't have to say anything because he has his own house. It's not like he's leaving legacy in the care of Reginae while he's doing something. So with that being said, you feel what I mean? He don't really have to communicate anything. That's just how I would operate. Now, when it gets to a point where legacy is spending full days, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, with Reginae, then I feel like that's when Essie needs to be included. Fuck that. I don't care. She's still her mother. It's only right that she knows what's going on with her daughter, period. So if legacy ever change hands, Essie should be able to talk to whoever the fuck the baby change hands with. And that's on vice versa. That's on both ends. You feel what I mean? But as of right now, I don't feel like if you're just meeting somebody, you don't got to tell them nothing. You feel what I mean? At all.
You know,
That's crazy.
like when you have, I feel like exes, when you have a child, it could go either way, but it's
For
okay
real.
if you're still friends. You know what I mean? You still have a relationship.
like if
Only
she's
when
moved
you have a
on and you
child.
move on, and then you might be like, okay, it's about to hit the blogs, but just giving you a heads up first. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think, but
He's
then
like,
it depends
I'm
what
with
type
you,
of
Armand.
relationship.
Look at
So
me.
I get
That's
what you're saying.
crazy.
It depends what type of relationship.
But if
so
you
basically,
exactly, if you guys aren't really friends like that, you don't be in each other's business. You don't expect her to tell you who she's
right.
Unless you're gonna have.
dating.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. They putting social media into it. A regular, logical relationship, people know for a fact. If two people break up, all right, and y'all have a child together, neither one of y'all folks is gonna tell the person that you're seeing somebody else unless it gets serious. They just expect it to be different because it's Armand and it's social media. No, sir. Like, nigga, if Armand wasn't Armand and he wasn't a social media figure, Essie would not even know that he was dating Reginae. And it would be no point of her knowing that unless Armand and Reginae moved in together and Legacy was gonna be coming over there for full summers and shit. Then that's when the conversation changed. But until then,
your child
No,
around
nothing.
someone else, I would think,
Yeah, that's-
let them know that.
that's what I was
because-
gonna say.
because I
Yeah,
think
that's different.
Because that might, when you decide somebody's gonna be your girlfriend and then your daughter's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
around
different.
someone.
That's when it
I think
changes.
Respect-wise, you would want the same thing. I don't know
Facts.
because I don't have any kids.
No,
but
yeah, you
100%.
would definitely.
Yeah, that's
want
right.
No,
her to
that's definitely
introduce
no.
them.
I'll
Like,
get that.
It's like, you know, and that I understand. That's
Right.
that makes more sense.
That,
Yeah.
that
Facts.
definitely makes more sense to be just, but as far as you being like, you know, I'm talking to someone, like, nah. Now, if you're saying, you know, this person's going to be around our kid,
Yeah,
I
they
trust.
Right.
Facts. When you have that conversation to me, only when you're about to marry someone else. Other than that, is pointless. And if that child is not spending time, I mean, you don't gotta have no conversation with them. I agree with mine on that. But now when Reginae decided to be his wife, everything's gonna change. The resident is gonna change. Now, you know what I'm saying, she's obligated. You know what I mean? By God and by, you know what I'm saying, her husband. So naturally she becomes a step parent. So by that time I feel like Essie should know, but until then, no.
They're gonna be in my
That's a different type of
life.
conversation, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
You-
conversation that
Yeah,
you
because you
have.
don't bring everybody around your
Right,
kid, but if you're about to have a girl,
Mm-hmm.
like just let
Yeah.
you know.
And you would expect
I
the
do-
same
Yeah,
thing.
even
Facts.
if you don't
Of
really
course.
get along with your child's other parent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's hard when people don't get along. You be not telling nobody shit.
Yeah, right.
We seen it growing up, like, you know, with our parents and what, you know, so.
Yeah, I don't feel like even me and my son's father, we get along great. And
Exactly,
I
Kimmy
gotta
Kim.
check in the beginning, it was rough. Of
Yeah,
course.
that's what I'm saying. I think in the
Yeah.
beginning, but then as time
Yeah.
passes, things usually
But
get better.
even still,
Yeah, what you said, Kimmy Kim, is right on the money. There's no need for Essie or Nate to ever have a conversation until, you know what I'm saying, Legacy is going to be left in Tanae's care. Until that happens, it's no need for the conversation. Because at this point, Legacy is only around Nate through Armand. And if Armand is not watching his daughter, then Essie could just take that up with him. But until then, she don't owe her, she don't got to say nothing.
that we're friends,
He don't
I
gotta
don't
say
feel like
nothing.
I gotta check in with him and be like, hey, just to let you know I'm dating XYZ. Like,
Right.
No.
That's disrespectful to,
Yeah.
I feel like, yourself and to your next relationship.
yeah, and he doesn't have to do that for me either.
you
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm asking because sometimes things hit the blogs and you might want to give someone a heads up.
See, you just said it right there. Sometimes things hit the blogs. Niggas is not living for social media, yee. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta change. You know what I mean? If Armand was regular, you wouldn't care. You only making it your business now because you feel like it is owed to y'all because he's a public figure. It does not work like that. He don't got to save face, you know what I'm saying, for Essie because of blogs. He don't got to stop doing what he doing to make her feel better for blogs. It ain't gonna make her feel better. What difference does it make if it's a blog or not? Like, no, you know, it don't work like that.
Just before, I don't know, but I guess not.
That's if you.
Did
I
you
don't
get
know.
any?
Their
Did you get any shit
feelings,
from
if
your baby
you're-
mom when it hit the blog?
Do you say what now?
Did she call you like or text
Yeah,
you like?
did you get any problems from your baby
I
mom
didn't get any problems.
when
like,
you hit the blogs?
no.
See,
That's probably because they had a clear understanding we're not together. And how
Nah,
long
they
you
don't
guys
care.
been-
And then what people got to understand, they had been broke up. Like, it just happened.
And it's just, you know, like I say, I feel like it all has something to do with the type of man that you are as well. I feel like I never played them type of games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even still to this day, I feel like someone can feel the way they feel, but they know, you know what I'm saying, what I was to them and how it happened. So you can't even go and do all that extra stuff. You may want to, but when it hit the, like, you know.
Right.
You know, so I feel like I'm kind of, you know, like I'm kind of, I ain't never
Ain't no smoke.
Now, was Hold It Down about Reginae, that song?
Yeah, Hold It Down was about Reginae, yes. I don't really want to say it was about Reginae, but it was about my feeling towards Reginae.
At
You
the
were like, we
time.
gotta let everybody know. I want to go public. I
Still,
want
at
to
this
show
time
you
as
off.
well. I just felt like, yeah, instead, it was more so like, that's what I mean. My music, I don't feel like I want people to think my music is about Reginae.
I get how the world works, okay? But what I'm saying is that just because the world works one way does not mean that you got to conform to it, okay? The world is fucked up in a lot of different aspects, but that does not mean that we jeopardize our morality, you know what I'm saying, to conform to the ways of the world. That is a choice. People conforming and making normal and making stuff that is not normal normalized. That's something that you can control, but you choose to do. People, a prime example of what I'm saying is what you're supposed to do with social media, but it's some people who don't buy into that. A perfect example, Beyonce. Okay, there's a lot of things that social media expects. They expected for Jay-Z to make a statement when it was a cheating scandal and vice versa. Just because it's expected doesn't mean you have to do it. And that's what people got to understand. You feel what I mean? You don't got to live your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to live your life for social media. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I understand she's asking those questions because of the world that we're in. But what I'm just trying to say is, what I'm saying is that she can ask them or whatever, but you're going to get the same. I mean, some people going to give you the same answers. And you don't, I don't know. It's hard for me to really explain it. If I was to conduct an interview, I'm conducting an interview based on that person. You know what I mean? I'm not going to base it upon social media because I wouldn't care about social media. But that would be just me. It's going to be some interviewers that's going to pull out differences in people. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? In that sense. But yeah, nigga, you ain't got to check in
Of my relationship, but it's definitely the feeling I get in my relationship.
Okay.
Understand.
It can be your feeling that you got at one point in time. It could be the feeling that you experiencing now. You know, it's not
We get it.
about a specific person. It's more about a specific feeling.
The feeling the person is giving you at that time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
You might feel something else and write another song
Exactly.
another day.
Or I
Yeah.
may say, I'm going to hold it down and keep it beat to the morning, and you holding it down may be something different. You may be talking about your kids. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
You may
yes,
feel it in a different way. Like, you know, I
Exactly.
rock with this. I could be talking about my girl.
Oh, you could be talking about your homeboy relationship and your perspective on their
exactly.
relationship. So,
No, I like that you saying that you put your feelings into your music. Like that's from your.
No, I totally understand I understand what you're saying, Brooklyn. I understand why she would ask certain questions, but what I'm saying is that it just goes to show you that everybody's being conformed into this new world. You dig what I mean? Like, this question wouldn't even be a question if social media didn't exist. So what I'm saying is people need to normalize people as humans again and not as, you know what I'm saying, as influencers. And that's what I mean. Sometimes I feel like interviewers or journalists, you know what I'm saying, forget or have a tendency to forget that these people that they're interviewing are human beings. So people need to be able to like understand people as such. You know what I mean? And that's my only thing is what I'm saying. It's like, bro, if you know you ain't, Angela Yee is an influencer. The same thing Armani is, right? But I guarantee you she's not dropping statements when she break up with her boo. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, if you're going to humanize yourself, do it in your journalism. Is all I'm saying. You dig what I mean? That's to me. And some of the shit be common sense.
Your soul.
Yeah. I think sometimes it helps people relate to music too when we can know what's going on in your personal life and feel like, oh, that's what this is about. And I don't think that's a bad thing because I do also look at you as like a person who people know you from sharing.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes that helps people like you and Queen Naja are close, and we know her from watching like what happens in her relationships.
Right.
So then when she writes certain songs, you like, we know what that's about.
I be crying
But I think that's a
Right.
good thing.
I be crying with that.
Yeah, because sometimes it just makes things more relatable. Like you be
100%.
like, I love the fact that Armand is feeling like this now, and you know, since he found
Facts.
out his music, because people's music changed based on what their situations are in real
That's
life.
what I was
And when you know
people's
what's going on in their real life, you can feel like, you know, certain, like some of our favorite albums come from people's pain.
Yes.
This person broke up and we got to watch this, or this
we seen
person
it.
fell in love and we're like, I remember they wrote this song and they was going through this. And I think that's a positive thing because that's what we relate to.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, that Usher confession.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Even though that shit wasn't about him.
Right. It was about
Right,
Jermaine
but-
Dupri.
Yeah, but it was like
Yeah.
everybody was
Confessions is Jermaine
speculating.
Dupri's story. Everybody did speculate.
Right.
And this is when he was going with Chili, right?
Exactly,
Everybody thought it
and
was about
they
that.
kinda broke-
And that blew
But
it
it's
up.
really about-
Besides
yeah.
the fact that it was a great song and a great album. What? You were today years old when you learned that that was Jermaine Dupri's story?
Confessions
Look, I thought
was
it was.
about
JD.
Jermaine.
I just found that
Yeah.
out now too. I ain't gonna.
Now that's really a good debate that's going on in the comments. But I just feel like sometimes people just gotta have tact with certain things. Yes, the world that we live in is completely different. You're just gonna see now things. I mean, you can go on Twitter right now and you can see porn without even going on a porn site. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to edit this out. But what I'm saying is this: just because sex sells, right, and it's in front of our face now, right, doesn't mean that when you go to interview somebody, because that's the way the world is, doesn't mean that I have a right when a person come on my show and say, are you eating booty? You feel what I'm saying? Even though that's the world that we live in now, everything is so black and white. So it's just like, I just feel like sometimes people should actually just kind of like use some common sense before certain things is asked, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's just all I'm saying about the whole situation. You feel what I mean? But like, yeah.
He got a dancer pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a dancer
I thought it was
pregnant.
about Chili.
ATL, stripper booty.
And that's when he was with Janet.
Look, because honestly, I don't feel.
Oh,
comfortable.
man,
I
I'm
really
sorry.
thought it had something to do with
Y'all
But
are
that made it
teaching
hit
some.
more.
Do y'all not know? Y'all are telling the people something right
Yeah, I didn't know
Everybody knows
either.
this.
now. No,
It's a-
everybody don't know that.
Well, y'all didn't, but it's a
I
well-known
am
fact.
100% R&B like dude,
And you didn't know that?
and I did not know
It
that.
was
Well, you
about
also
Chili.
kind
I
of
did not
young,
know
Mama.
that.
You probably don't even
Right.
know when that song.
No, what? I remember when that
How
song.
old were you? You wasn't watching what was, yeah.
You're 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how were you when
Confessions?
when did Confessions come
I
out?
was.
In the
I
early
I was
2004.
Yeah,
You was 25 when
I was probably. How long ago was that?
early
2004.
Yeah.
You was not 25.
Yeah, I'm 38 now.
But
You
still,
wasn't 25 then.
That doesn't
Okay,
add
well,
up.
do the
That
math.
means
I
you're
was in my
40.
20s.
even if you was
What,
38.
Yeah, you
She was like, I was 42 when I was in
my
my 20s.
No, I was 25 in 2005.
Yeah, because I was really young.
I was 25 in
a
2005.
baby when
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
anyway, my point is, you were
But I
like,
was young.
and you were like 8, so of course you don't know.
that's
this
what
But
I'm
I,
saying.
even though I was a baby, I thought it was about
Right.
Chili too.
I did.
At the time.
Imagine Armand being 8, like, you know Jermaine Dupri got
But I was definitely 8 talking about
Yes.
Chili and Usher though.
Yeah, but you didn't know all that. You know, that's
Right.
too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
must have
right.
been hard on
And I only do that
Chili.
because the people in the house was saying that.
Because the people in the house.
I thought you could. I'm gonna go back
All
and
of the
listen.
grown
Like,
folks' business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Usher cheated on her.
Now,
That's the one I used to be with. I'm like, oh, he wildin'.
now, congratulations on 1 hour past midnight, too, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
I appreciate
That's always
that.
the number 1?
It went number 11.
Number
on-
11.
on-
Okay,
yeah,
we was
digital
working
shit.
towards
Someone's
number
in
4. You got
there.
the whole
We're working
army,
on-
though.
We got them
Yeah,
all.
You got the whole army. They do not fucking
Yeah.
play.
They don't.
we had to-
Yeah, his fan base, you got to give it up to Armanet. They go crazy for the boy because independent. That's what makes you almost question, like, damn, do he got to sign with a label? Because the force behind him is only going to continue to grow. And he's shit, number 11 on the billboards, independent. You almost be like, damn, you damn near can do that with a label. So I hope that he makes the right decision. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, so
support
it's
is
gonna take a
real.
little bit longer to get to that.
Are you
number
going to
one
stay
spot.
independent? Because I know everybody's like on it now. So what's your plan?
I got a couple labels right now that I'm meeting with this week as well to, you know what I'm saying? Just
See what's out there.
But definitely,
Nah, you absolutely right, Brooklyn. For real. Like, she has to be the one to ask the questions regardless of the fact. Because at the end of the day now, We don't have, I mean, it's not ratings anymore because niggas is not watching TV. It's gonna be streams and clicks. So she do gotta ask the uncomfortable questions. I mean, hate it or love it. That's why Wendy Williams was so popular because she will ask those questions. You know what I mean? It gotta be asked. I do agree with that 100%.
I feel like, you know, I got myself to this point. So, you know, if it's something in front of me that helped me out with the right terms, and then I do that. But, you know, we working. Like,
But you
I got
good
myself,
where you at either way.
I'm all good. Like I can.
Who do you turn to when it comes to like advice about business, you know, in the music industry? Because clearly you have your dad, you have Reginae, you have your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who do you go to that's like, okay, this is what we gonna do? Or
I actually, when it comes to the business, man, I honestly, if you really want me to be honest with you,
We do.
I'm gonna be honest. This is no like fabricating. I talk to God.
Yes.
Oh,
Great
okay.
answer.
Honestly, like no, that is no exaggeration. Like I feel like the reason where
That's
I'm
a
at where
great
I'm at because
answer.
I'm listening to, you know,
Yes.
like that's not even, that's facts. I feel like I get up every morning at 6, you know, you know.
And when things
And
get
I
really
talk to God.
serious,
I get
it's
the
God
direction.
and your lawyer, and you'll be great.
Facts.
You know?
I hear you on that now for real.
You feel me?
God
God's
and your
like-
lawyer.
God's like, this is what we gonna do, talk to your lawyer.
Okay, I got you. Don't worry, everything's gonna be good. Now go call the lawyer.
Mhm. So just make sure we got, you know, just that. I feel like I'm real. Just
In
I talk
tune.
to God. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he said that because I think I'm at a place now where this is the most I've ever talked to God. You know what I mean? Like, I feel him on that. It's mornings that I just wake up and you just be thankful and you just talk. So I could kind of say that I feel him wholeheartedly on that. I probably talk to him more than I will besides my wife. It'd be him next. You know?
I love that.
And when it comes to 1 hour past midnight, it made me think about like when it comes to relationships, we think about all the insecurities we have as women.
Yeah.
But for you as a man, like what insecurities do you have when it comes to you trying to protect yourself and not get hurt and experiences that you've had in the past?
That's a great question. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I try to stay like, I'm one of the people that like I get mad, very frustrated, and very like mad about stuff that I can't control. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to learn how to keep a clear head. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really, you know, one of my biggest things. I feel like I be feeling like I got so much reach, and if I can't reach it, then it's a problem. You know, so to answer that question, I just try to keep a clear head of it all.
Because we can't control other things, but we can control how we react,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
to what's going on and how we move forward.
My therapist tells me you are not responsible for other people's feelings, thoughts,
Or actions.
emotions, or
Yeah.
actions. You are
Yeah.
only responsible
For your own.
yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great advice.
Yeah, that's great advice because, you know, when, like me, I kind of, like I say, I talk to God, so I kind of like to do, you know, a lot of stuff within me, you know what I'm saying? Like within myself, meaning like I'm by myself, you know what I'm saying? Not really by myself, but like I kind of like to just do it by myself, you know what I'm saying? That way I just stay, you know. I hope y'all get what I'm saying.
No, we don't get what you're saying, Armand. I be getting what he's saying, but sometimes people cannot. He could now listen. If he wrote a song, he can put it all the way out the way he trying to say it. It's just that he don't articulate himself. Is norm. You know what I'm saying? He gonna need some coaching with it so they can do it. Because what I got from the question that they asked is, what is some things that men are insecure about? And he went back and said he keep a clear head. I think what she was trying to go is like, you know, as a man, to me, my biggest insecurity would be loving the wrong woman. You know what I mean? And I think that's what Angela Yee was trying to get at. Like, what is one of the things that you will be insecure about as a man? So when you talking about meeting a woman who might not love your daughter or you know what I'm saying, a woman that hurts you, that's what I think she was asking, and I don't know what the hell he was talking about.
It's something that I'm really,
It's
it's
something
something that I
you're
really
working on.
struggle with. Yeah, I
But
really
it-
get mad at things that I can't control.
Yeah.
Okay,
How is it
so
for you
that's
now then,
insecurity.
being like just Armand?
Right. I feel like I can control. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you're more in control.
I'm more in
because
control, of
it's
course.
just you, and you don't have to worry
like
about.
right now, right? If I was to flip this bottle, right, and everybody's looking at me and it's like, nah, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it. And like they shut down the place and tell me, all right, you got to come back tomorrow. I would literally lose then. Facts, because I have to flip this bottle before we leave here. You see what I'm saying? Like, just because I heard like, oh, you can't, like, it just killed me,
right?
You know, and then like it's like,
where that
okay,
comes from.
We all got real
what
quiet.
is that?
Yeah,
Right.
what is that from?
It is.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
It's
You have that.
You're a Gemini?
No, I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus?
Oh,
Okay.
hard-headed.
You have that
Hard-headed.
stubbornness,
And you're very, like-
and driven.
Would
I
you?
feel-
You can't tell me I can't do it because I'm gonna do it. Now I'm really gonna do it,
And
just
I'm
because
gonna
you told me I
keep-
can't.
And
I
guess
don't, my
what? It could
sister's
be
a
literally
Taurus. I
impossible.
feel like you just can't tell them no. They'll do everything
Yeah.
for you, but once you tell them no, they cut your head off.
Yeah, like you set your mind to something, you're gonna go.
Bank me up. That's something I agree with too. It's a really good conversation going on in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Almost a little bit better than this damn interview. I ain't even gonna lie. But bank me up. You said that you a mom and you'll never try to control things like that. Dads have rights too, and I'm in total agreement to that. I feel like sometimes men don't get the recognition as a parent like they should. Now, I also feel like that could also vary situation to situation. You know what I mean? Sometimes women do try to allow, you know what I'm saying, their child to be with their father, especially when it's a co-parenting situation. In a lot of cases, men don't fight for their child like they should. But I also feel like women sometimes have to make the thing equal and even an even playing field right off rip. I feel like it's gotta be like that. But there are gonna be some cases where mama have to be like, look, like a prime example of what I mean, when you have the Russell, the Future, and the Sierra situation, right? I look at that type of situation and I know that Future is financially able to provide for little Future and everything like that. But see, you gotta part parenting is time as well. So when you look at that, I can understand why Sierra will want certain things in place. You know what I mean? Because he's just not doing what he's supposed to do on his end. You know what I mean? But when as far as Armand and Essie, I feel like he does a good job with her so far. I don't be there every day, but I mean, I feel like from the outside looking in, he does what he's supposed to do.
You're gonna.
Yeah,
do
I
it.
go
You're
like
gonna.
hard, and I hate to hear. Oh, try
can't.
again tomorrow.
Yeah, the folks
Try
you
again.
dealing with.
It's like, no, I'm finna try it till I get it right.
do
Like,
it.
don't tell me that. Like,
crazy.
I'm telling y'all, that makes my blood boil. Try, or you can try again, or try. No,
You ain't trying to.
hell no. We finna do it now.
That's exactly
It's finna get
how
done.
It's finna get done.
Taurus is.
Like the right way, right now.
Right now.
Before we leave out of here, this is what gonna be. You know.
So how is that, like, give us an
That's
example
like
in real life.
determination.
Like how that's happened and, you know, like give us a real life example of something that you did that you was like,
made it
Yeah.
happen.
I feel like just my mindset with my music career. Like I feel like, you know, it took me a minute. You know, my brother was going through things and he dropped. You know, and I was just still in a place where I was trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Just going through it, and like I just can't hear, even
No.
in my head. Like, yo, it's like I'm like, hell no. There's no way. Like I can sit here and just, you know what I'm saying? Or I can hear someone tell me, you know, well, maybe you could just, like, no, it's no maybe to nothing. You know, like, and
I'm
then how
telling you,
can I
you
ever
can't
feel
take
like,
no for an answer.
yeah, like, it's like,
You gonna
and
find
how
a way.
can I-
And y'all work hard for that, not taking
and
no
that's
for an
what,
answer.
and that's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. Like, yo, I really
Yeah.
put, you know, my life into this. Like, I come
Everything
from
I got
nothing, so
into it.
yeah, it's like I don't really take nothing as an L, but it's like, man, listen, I just never been the type to like stop.
I think it was just all God's speed. You feel what I'm saying? Because like when you think about it, right? Now Armand and Trey, they both have situations that I feel like it spoke to them more. Like he's been through heartbreak, you know what I mean, and found love again. So like he's got more stories to tell. And same thing with T Nasty. You feel what I mean? Like, so I feel like the talent has always been there. But I feel like now he's making a type of music that more people can relate to, because now he's been fucked around and had experiences. You know what I mean?
You know,
Right.
even though I'm speaking more so in the sense of like me getting in the studio, me being motivated to sing.
Got it.
You know, like I was going through different things in my life, you know, to where I felt like I just didn't want to, or I felt like I couldn't get up and do it. Like I'm like, well, nah, let me do, you know.
Got it. Okay.
And it was, you know, my brother was telling me as well, like, you know, bro, like you
You can do it. You got
Yeah,
this.
like, bro,
Right.
you have to do it. Like, I don't know, you know, but he don't know me for being that as well. So, you know, even
You
when
think
he
it was like a
told me-
depression period?
Right.
I feel like, and that's what's so
could've been.
crazy, because I told myself, I'm like, yo, I don't know, like if I could ever, but I honestly feel like that point in my life, because I was in the bed too.
Yeah, that sounds like a period of
That was
depression.
Yeah.
depression, huh?
Yeah, like when you
Yeah,
can't get
'cause
out
I
of the
never
bed,
felt that way.
you don't feel like you can do something, and no matter what somebody tells you, you're just like,
I just wasn't
especially when
doing
you
it.
can't get out of bed. That's really a sign of
Oh, that's
like,
crazy.
yeah.
Because I used to always be like, yo, I don't know how, like, you know, but I know for sure, you know, that feeling that I felt, it ain't feel good. Like I was in the bed, I was, you know, my brother would text me like,
And
What you
you
doing?
know,
That's
since
up.
you guys are brothers, if one has more success than the other, it's gonna work for everybody because you're gonna take care of each other.
Thank you, lady. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because I get so tired of people doing that compare and contrast type of stuff. Okay? This situation here could have went either way. All right? If Trey started dating Reginae or Zanique, it would have been the same thing. People got to understand that. It's not a competition between him and his brother. It just so happened to work out in Armand's favor because he also have a very high profile relationship to go along with it. So it makes music hit different. You feel what I mean? But it's just like, as far as like, it's always going to be a win-win. You best believe that. You dig what I mean? Armand is not going to go nowhere where his brother cannot be in the same room at. Trust me. Now, they might go individually at first, and that's fine. But as long as the family stays secure, bro, they gonna always eat together, period. People gotta stop doing that comparing stuff. I hate that. It drives me berserk, yo.
And you know, sometimes when you're in a group, you always gotta look to the other person before you can make a decision. And a person who's a
Hate
Taurus,
that.
an independent
Hate when they do
person
that.
like a Taurus, that might really take a toll on you. You know.
and I just feel like, I feel like it was that time. You know what I'm saying? Because even when, you know, when I was going to the studio with my brother, you know, he was going through his things as well.
They always uplifted and pushed each other, even to this day. I just seen a tweet or something where Trey was over there tripping out about his niece being over there. It's like, let them be brothers. It's always enough social media that's already trying to pin us against each other. Stop. You know what I mean? And honestly, they're speaking to two different parts of their lives right now. A lot of Armand songs is falling in love again. Trey is like telling this bitch, get outside. Get your goofy ass outside if you feel like it's green or the grass is green on the other side. It's two different places they are in life right now. So just let it be beautiful, damn it.
You know, his life lessons and stuff. But it was a lot he had to say. You know, like, and at that point in time, I wasn't speaking on, you know, like I wasn't in that time frame of my life.
Right.
Like I wasn't going through that. So by him, you know, doing that, I was like, the song that he put out, I was like, you know, when he started saying, you know, we're going to do, I'm like, yo, that's great. Like, because honestly, bro, I want you to get it out. You know, music is art. And that's his way of expressing himself. You know, my brother don't like to do the vlogs, and he's strictly music and his business. So, you know, I just felt like that was point of our time where we got older, and life kind of made that adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Where-
Yeah, it's like he's feeling one thing and you're not really feeling like that. So it's like,
That's just, Kimmy, I was just stopping the video to say that. He worded that so beautifully. Life sometimes is going to make adjustments for us all. It's just the way that it is. You dig it?
And you gotta agree with it because y'all a team, y'all a group. So
and like I said, that's a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and no matter what, y'all will always have each other. Y'all brothers.
that's what I'm saying. If one has
Y'all
more
can
success
disagree,
than the other,
not get along for periods of time.
But,
Yeah,
but
that's
you
my
know,
brother.
one of y'all going nowhere, that's your bro for life.
yeah.
You know.
I remember
like
when you guys did lip service together and Sean Garrett. Did y'all ever get in the studio with Sean Garrett?
Yeah. We worked with Sean Garrett. Yeah, we worked with him.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, we did like a record or two with him.
Oh, let's get out of
that's dope.
publishing.
Yeah,
I
right?
appreciate him for that.
We need that. We threw y'all the oop.
No, for sure.
Sean Garrett was like, I need to get y'all in the studio.
Yeah, he was not.
It was so perfect.
Nah, yeah, he called us up and we worked
That's
it out
dope.
with him.
Yeah,
That's dope. I'm glad because
Yeah, that was lit.
That was actually a great episode. We
It
did
really
a
was.
couple of episodes in Atlanta. It was you, and then we did Country Wayne.
Yeah.
You know, right after that.
Yeah, we had a good time that day.
All right, now let's get to this promise ring situation. I didn't see why that was a big deal. I thought it was a nice gift. It's a ring. It's a promise ring.
Amazing gesture.
When I was younger, I remember getting like a promise ring, and I thought it was amazing.
I think it was very time and age appropriate. You know, for you two as a couple.
She loved it.
She definitely loved it.
Like, so what do you like? Did that bother you at all when people were?
When I seen the
reaction. I mean,
Man.
trolls gonna be trolls.
I just couldn't understand the big
And when
deal.
people aren't happy with strangers and what their lives are, it's because they're not happy with themselves.
Exactly.
And what they really got going on in terms of
Right,
themselves.
these single people wish they could get a
Right.
promise ring
Exactly.
from somebody.
Or even be as happy as they see
Because y'all
them
been
as
together
are.
for 6 months, you said?
Dead on the money, Brooklyn. Dead on the money, man. Because that's the part I remember. That's what I'm saying. It was a period of time when he was definitely broken up for a minute. Because I remember you could tell every time when Armand was tweeting. You remember that part when, you know, when they used to share the Twitter? I knew exactly when it was Armand and when it was Trey. Like it was this night and day, you did. But I don't understand. I thought the promise ring was a wonderful gesture. I feel like that's what niggas need to do. Let's take it back old school again. You did. You remember them tweets? I can remember every time it was Armand, bro. I was like, yo, this man need to go somewhere and like he need a break or some shit.
Yeah.
At the
6
time.
months,
At the
okay.
time.
6
Yeah.
months,
At the
a
time.
promise ring is perfect.
What the hell else?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
25-year-old.
and this is but I really want to express this to, you know, the young men, bro. Like, there is.
Let me explain something to you guys, right? There's actually 2 different types of healing, all right? And I want to just put that out there. There's going to be a healing to where you break up with somebody and you know that there's no coming back. You know that you guys have exhausted all possibilities, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, being it together. So then you have to start making these strides to heal, you know what I mean, to get over the situation. Then you're going to go to a second phase of healing, all right? And that phase is going to be when you have to see your significant other who you thought you was going to spend forever with someone else. See, that brings a different side of healing. People think that you break up, you heal, and then you're going to be naturally over, you know what I'm saying, everything, and that's just a lie. That's a lie. You dig what I mean? You're going to have 2 points. 2 or whatever. You know what I mean? You're going to have the part when y'all break up, and you're going to have the part where you have to really stomach that person being with someone else. I feel like it is completely normal for Essie to still be in a healing process. Because people got to understand this, okay? In her defense, she thought she was going to be forever with this man. For somewhere, it didn't work out. Okay, breaking up is one thing, but then they have to see him. And see, this is where the social media part gets tricky. Because if they were just regular people, it'd probably be easier for Essie to heal. Because she don't know how to see shit. But see, it's social media. So now she got to see it on Shade Room, Official RT. She got to see it everywhere. So now that makes healing, you got to take healing into a second phase. Okay? Because no matter how you guys want to plan it, somewhere when her and Armand was together, they talked about being with each other, married with a child. All right? It did not work out. Now she got to make a different adjustment of seeing the man that she wanted a life with be great as hell to another woman. That's a healing process in its own. Because now you got to worry about, where did I go wrong as a woman? And a lot of times that's what we do. But it ain't you. Sometimes people can be good people, but they just not good together. You feel what I mean? That's just what it is. But it's a different type of healing. So yes, motherfucker, when he gave her Reginae a promise ring, Essie probably had to go into another phase of healing. And there's nothing wrong with that shit. You dig? Anybody who say that she lame for that shit is lame for that shit. Because we all done went through it. Nigga, I was all right sometimes when we broke up. Hell yeah, nigga, I know it ain't gonna work. Yeah, we broke up. But the moment I seen that motherfucker with somebody else, that's when the real healing began. Because now you gotta be politically correct. And when you have a child involved, I can only imagine how that shit would be. So when we talk about realistic shit, we gotta talk about it all. You feel what I mean? Hell no. It ain't no way that girl over there man yet. And she shouldn't be. God damn it. They been broke up, that's one thing, but now she gotta see this man be an awesome man with another woman. Nigga, that's healing. You gotta go through healing. Hell yeah, nigga, put water on me.
Nothing.
Sprinkle me.
At all about showing the woman you love, love.
Yes.
There's nothing weak about it.
Preach.
Like, I don't understand, I don't get this narrative y'all run with or how y'all, what it is, but there's nothing weak about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like what makes like stuff look weak is when a man say he give his loyalty to a woman that he sleep with every night, but you don't.
Right. That's
I'm
weak.
just going to be honest.
That's weakness.
But you can look at me and tell me that
You're weak because you are loyal.
yeah,
and prove
or
that
you
you're
can look
loyal.
at me and say I can trust you. Oh, you can trust me, gang. You can trust me, but bro, I watch you. That's the girl that you saying the same shit to.
Right. So what
Like, and
makes
you actually
think I
sleeping
can
with her.
trust
This
you?
is your girl.
Right.
And see, Motia, sometimes people can go ahead and they can embrace that fact. Because sometimes you could truly love somebody, right? But just know that y'all ain't good together. I have a good friend of mine. We dated. Still to this day, we're good friends. Because we just was not good together, and that's okay. You feel what I mean? So, like, some people could do that. Some people can. Some people can. But then there's going to be some women, right, who know they messed up or know they could have probably did this a little different. It becomes an inadequacy to a woman. So that's where some of the healing process is going to come from with Essie. You know what I mean? Or whatever. It's going to be like, damn, I'm seeing this man be an awesome man to this new woman. What did I did not do? So then we started thinking that we were the problem when it was not really you being a problem. It was just the fact that you work better with this type of person. You feel what I mean? Where you can see that Armand and Reginae work good together. So it's just all about finding that fusion, man. You got to fuse with that person, bro.
So I just, yeah, man, I really don't get where, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it be the suckers like the dude, you know what I'm saying, who try to put this in these young men head that's weak, or oh, why you get her a promise ring, bro? Like, oh, you're like, what are you talking about, bro?
I
Were
can't
you
even
nervous
believe one
to give it to
person
her?
asked
Were you
about.
nervous? Were you nervous about what her reaction would be or anything like that?
Let me tell you something. Essie is talking to people. You best believe she is, or whatever. And the thing about it is, she could be talking to somebody and still sweat it. You know how many people in America die right now after being broken up for years? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes certain things be triggered. A replacement is not going to speed up the healing at all. You could try to like replace, you know, you could try to fill that void up with talking to somebody or whatever, but she's not even going to be able to fully be in a relationship until she understand that the reason for their breakup had nothing to do with her nor him. You didn't align. That's just all it was. So people still gonna be jealous sometimes, even with a significant other. I was in a whole relationship with my wife for a whole year when my ex came up to my job trying to propose to me. Swear to God. You know what I mean? So it happens. She's gonna have to just get over this fact that it was not her fault. You feel? And if it was her fault, she gonna have to heal from that part before she can move on, bro. Like,
You knew that
that's
she would
all
love
it is.
You knew that.
Man, like, if that, and that's what I mean. Like, I don't, like, you know, I don't think I'm just like, I don't just wing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sent flowers this morning to her because, you know.
You out of town.
Exactly.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
that's nice.
And I can hear
And
it
that's the
in her
right thing
voice.
to
That shit
do.
And I hear it in her voice the night before I leave that it's
Facts.
like a, you know, oh man, like, dang, he's finna leave. So, you know,
Do you like missing each other too, though? At the same time,
I do.
it is nice to like miss somebody.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I kind of wanted to take this trip like as a, you know what I'm saying, work and, you know, get into that element. But you know, like,
it feel good when you get home.
man, and I if you want to come out here tomorrow.
Swear to God, I swear to God to you, Cornelia. Me and Shamika had been together almost a year and a half. And this woman my ex came up to my job, dropped on her knees in the middle of my job with customers talking about let's get married. For real. And I would have thought she was straight because she had been in a relationship too. But still was worried about my little ass. You feel what I mean? Or whatever. And just to say, Miss Classy, I hear what you're saying, right? But this is what we're gonna have to do when we're supporters of Armonay. And I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way or nothing like that. Christmas happened, right? Armand mentioned that he wanted to see his daughter, right? For whatever reasons, it didn't happen. Until Armand expressed what really happened on that Christmas, I just feel like as supporters of them, these are the type of conversations we got to stop having. Because what people don't understand is that even when we're putting Essie down, it's putting Armand down, right? Because what's happening is he has a daughter that has to be with Essie a lot of the time, okay? If Essie's mental health is not right, then it trickles down to their daughter that they share, which means that now Armand is not right. You feel what I mean? Which means that now him and Reginae has problems. Because now he's bitch, you know what I'm saying? People don't realize that it's doing a domino effect. You dig what I mean? It's doing a domino effect. So you don't gotta like Essie, right? But we gotta minimize the type of discussions we're having in these conversations. Because no matter how we wanna flip it, Legacy is a baby. Which means that Armand is gonna be tied to Essie for at least 19 more years, bro. It's about this child, y'all. So we got to stop pointing the finger. This man is happy, right? He's been on this whole interview for an hour and 6 minutes talking about Reginae, right? We can't keep tripping on the Essie, y'all. We got to chill with that shit. That's why y'all ain't seen me do another video about that shit. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's still his daughter's mother. It's just still his daughter's mother, bro. So it doesn't matter what the fuck. Niggas can go over there to her channel and crucify her. It's still gonna come back and hurt this man. Because his daughter gonna be affected with it. That's just what we gotta let it alone. Armand is the type of man that I really feel from this interview that ain't nobody gonna control him. Period. So I feel like until Armand says it's an issue, it ain't an issue. We make more shit an issue than this man. This man ain't said nothing about Essie. What the fuck are we talking about her for?
Oh, today, like
Right,
now,
yeah.
like, she can come.
could be
You know
on
what
the
I'm
way.
saying? Yeah.
Oh, we gotta have y'all together next time.
That's the,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
extremely
That
happy
shit
for
so
her.
good.
She just
Yo, a Reginae Armand interview on the lip service to go ham. Let's hook it up. Let's spam the comments.
serves this love, and I think she needed this love in her life.
Absolutely.
With all the negativity and all the shit that she gets on blogs and things like that.
I feel like
even
people
from
support her a
being
lot.
young.
People really like her.
Yeah,
I
I
see
don't
people
think
be like,
she gets
that's
a
the
lot
people
of
that
negativity.
Yeah, but that's for everybody.
Yeah, you have
Who
the
is
people
out there
that
that
don't.
everyone likes?
Right, nobody.
Yeah,
Because it was
Exactly, Brooklyn.
wasn't only
Everybody
not
don't
true.
even
No,
like
man, let me-
Beyonce.
That's
but
not
I
even
love
We
true.
Beyonce.
love Beyonce, but there's a lot of
Yeah, I
Beyonce
love-
fans out
it
there.
wasn't
There's a lot of
only-
people that say she's
Ain't no-
overrated and things like
Right.
that, you know.
It
I
wasn't
agree with
only
that.
guys
That's
coming
right.
at
Nobody
him about that
matters,
promise
so
ring.
that-
There was females coming at her, and that's why she made the post
Yeah.
that she made. Y'all
It
old
was.
asses mad because he gave. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and she takes those things. Well, from
Yo, you know what's so funny about what you said, Brooklyn? The power of social media, right? If we all ignored everything, you would be surprised how people will fade away. But as long as y'all keep talking about shouting, you keep it relevant. When you look at the baby right now, women was the core buyers and streamers of his music. When you look at what happened with his baby mama, Danneelaw, and everything, right? And when women got really angry, they did what? They stopped streaming. There is a huge domino effect that has affected the baby. Okay? He is so canceled now to where I can't even I was like, what the, like, I can't even understand it. I'm like, I didn't think that he was this canceled. That man is canceled. Like, into a way I'm like, damn, dog. Like, you just at this point vlog with your daughters, because that's the only thing that's saving you. You feel me? So when you think about it, stop giving people energy, bro. They'll go away. Y'all helping, shawty.
From, you know, the
Man,
things
y'all
she-
Well, I
helping
feel
her.
like before that, she doesn't really get negative press.
But I think
People
everybody, the
respect
more
her.
love you get, the more hate you get. If
Right.
you get
Facts.
Yeah.
10,000
Yeah,
great
you can't
comments,
be-
you're going to get
you need that
2,000
haters.
terrible ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
Of
it
course.
just is
Trolls
what it
gonna be
is.
trolls, like I said.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
I
for
just don't like the angle that they taking at it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, if you want to say something like, "Oh, the nigga can't dress," or he just, but you like, there's no way you're gonna make fun of a man loving a woman.
Loving a woman.
You better preach. And who said you can't dress? Cause nigga, you been putting that shit on. I know academics ain't say that part, because that boy with the same hoodie, drinking out the same Henny, boy, stop.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't matter what book you go to. It don't matter what philosophy you read. It don't matter what preacher you talk to. Behind every strong man, there's
There's
a
a
strong woman.
Facts.
Absolutely.
I don't care what no one says. You
Right.
feel
I
what
always
I'm
say
saying?
right next to, you know, every
Yeah.
strong man.
Yeah.
Right next to
Right
you,
next
right
to
next
you.
to your rib, right?
You know, and if we want to keep it, right next to
Right
me.
there.
You know, right there.
Yeah.
And you know he mean that, because he always be saying to the left of me or to the side of me. He always say that.
Do you sing in the bed?
Do I sing in the
Have you
bed?
ever sang?
Nah.
Yeah.
You never.
You should.
Nah.
Listen,
No, you
Yeah.
I want, if I could sing, I would be stroking and singing to my woman. You should try that, Armeezy.
I understand why men who have the talent to be able to sing
Man,
don't
listen.
sing in bed.
You should.
It don't make no
not.
sense.
Yeah, you should. Add it into
That's like if you was
add
a
it into the
massage
foreplay.
therapist and you didn't give her a
Like, what would
massage.
I sing when, like,
I don't know.
You can
stroke
just sing
it?
her
Funny,
ear.
something like,
Ooh, ah. You sing something, sing a song, nigga. Like it's a lot of songs you can sing while you getting that.
something cute.
Oh, so you can sing "How to
I'm
Love" by
sorry.
Little Wayne.
I would though. You don't sing loud in the ears, like you don't do a tray run. You just do something real delicate and stuff, but you sing it in a note form though.
No, don't sing that. Don't listen to
Don't
her.
listen to right now. No.
That wasn't a good suggestion.
what is wrong with that? Was a terrible
That was a terrible
suggestion.
suggestion.
You're crazy.
And it's me hearing the tune in my head.
No.
Just don't imagine
She'll
it.
be like, you know what?
Facts, Brooklyn, big Brooklyn. Oh yeah, man, you already, man, family, y'all already know. Whatever we talk about in these comments, we ain't mad at each other. We just have a good debates, and we passionate about things, so we gonna talk. But at the end of the day, it's never no love lost, ever. I want everybody to feel comfortable saying they piece, because, like, honestly, y'all be painting different perspectives, and I love talking from different perspectives. If we can't use our brains, then what we doing?
Exactly.
you just bust out that-
Yeah.
All right, so, okay, let's just say y'all was in bed together. It's your anniversary, 1 year. What song are you singing?
Oh.
I'm gonna hold it down and keep it
Okay,
peaceful.
that was too easy.
Yeah.
Not one of your songs.
Yeah.
What cover are you singing?
I don't
Come on,
know,
cover.
man.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
king of the cover.
I dated
kinda-
a few guys that sang and or that had good voices that weren't even famous, and it's so nice to get like
Yeah, you gotta
just have
use that.
an ear.
Let me tell
it's
you.
Nice.
I'm
It's
gonna give you some
nice.
advice right now,
That's what-
Armand. You
it's
can
nice.
sing, get in there, and you know.
So y'all can't tell me I gotta sing. Y'all got what song?
No, just
No,
something
you tell
funny
us.
and
What
cute.
song?
just don't sing Confessions.
Anything.
To find out what's something.
Right.
What's the
Fuck up
song
the whole
that
vibe.
you know
What's
hers that
what's
she-
this?
No,
What's this song by A Woman's Worth?
Oh man.
No, he needs
No.
some.
No,
I'm
you
a-
could. It'll
No.
be funny. Aha!
No, don't
the way
do that.
He starts
Don't do
it.
that.
It's funny.
She'll be like, you okay?
No,
be loud as hell. Then she gonna be like, man, listen.
Yeah, that octave would be a little bit too loud to be all in my ear with my nigga. It gotta be some on some real calm.
Bruh, like,
too
this ain't even
falsetto for
sexy
him,
no more.
Okay, fine.
You probably do like, you know.
Now
I
you'll
know
think
you
about
want
it.
love. I know you want that.
Yeah. Yeah, it gotta be on that.
No hot falsetto
So wait,
notes.
so
Gotta be
even
played.
like, okay, you're not singing in bed, but are y'all like making love to any of your music? Or like you, like when you play on, when you put on the playlist, is a couple of your bangers in the playlist?
Yeah,
Or my Spotify list.
Y'all know I got a couple songs. That
Right.
you can go ahead.
See?
You go ahead and get
now
down
see
to
what
it,
you
yeah.
doing? When your playlist is playing and your shit come on, you just sing along.
Do y'all be like slow
Hit a
dancing in the
little
house?
Or like when the song
Yeah.
finishes,
That's so
add a little
cute.
something.
Very cute.
I taught her. She didn't really know how to do like.
The Macarena?
Yeah, or she didn't know how to. I don't know if y'all know something called like a quinceañera.
Like
Quinceañera.
Yeah. So she didn't know
Yeah,
how to,
it's like
yeah. So I kind of taught her
ballroom
that
type.
So
ballroom,
cute.
yeah. So now she know how to do a little
That's so
Oh,
cute.
when I was younger, I took a whole class and I had a kid.
No, he's from Detroit, and if you're from Detroit, your parent is gonna teach you how to ballroom. My daddy used to move everything out of the living room, and we used to all dance. He taught us how to ballroom, how to cha-cha, how to do a lot of different dances. My dad was actually a A1 dude. Like we used to have so much fun, bro.
So you would like the.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, you
chop
had
it
that?
Yeah, I was in one.
He was the
guy.
A girl was turning 15 and
This is
you were
in Detroit.
in
Was
it.
dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Quinceañera.
I love it.
What is that? It's like, what is that, a 15th birthday?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so in
Almost
the
like a
Spanish
yeah.
culture, when you turn
Spanish,
15,
yeah.
it's like a whole like
I thought only
princess
girls
thing.
had
No,
that.
he was the
That's
guy.
it.
He was
Yeah.
Or
I
one of the
don't
guys.
know,
Because it's a group. It's like, quinceañera is like a
Yeah.
316.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
Right.
for Mexicans.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, KDC, I'm from Detroit too. So like, if you from the D, you definitely gonna learn.
Wait,
But
y'all do it.
Dominican,
Y'all
yeah,
have to do it.
Dominican,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
my
what
people
they
do it.
out there.
Yeah.
Just say
Like
Mexicans.
I think my little sister had a quinceañera.
No, I'm just saying.
back-
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, she probably like 20 something now.
How many siblings do you
I
have?
got a lot. I don't even want to count.
You don't even know?
No,
I got
your
a lot.
mom has what, 6?
My mom.
But
has
all together, we're
me,
all the half brothers.
Trey, Love, Mia, Shania, Aaron, Ariana. 7.
7.
Okay.
And how old is the
Mom.
baby? I remember when she was pregnant with the baby.
Yeah, like 2.
Right. I
Technically
said
2, yeah.
that. I said that because the baby is younger than your daughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember
Auntie,
that.
yeah.
I remember when she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Yeah.
that bloodline goes long.
Yeah.
you
So
know?
wait, what's the relationship
great.
then between your daughter and her daughter? They
Aunt
are
niece.
aunt.
Yeah.
So-
Aunt Niece.
So
The niece is older than the aunt.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
not
Yeah.
my family.
I got an Uncle T-Ro. He only a year older than me.
My grandfather got remarried, and my
Yeah.
uncle is younger than me.
That's more common
Yeah,
these
see,
days
that's
than
crazy.
you would
Yeah,
think.
no,
But
even
yeah.
back in the days, that's not abnormal.
I know DC Young Fly is probably the youngest uncle in the world. Y'all heard about his family?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying like his family, his parents are like older.
Yeah, DC Young Fly. I think, yeah, for real. I think his dad is like 70 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And they keep
So
going.
yeah,
And
like
they
you
still
gotta,
have kids?
Well, they had him. I don't know if they had.
Oh, they were older when
they had him, because
Okay.
you know he's still a little bit younger compared to
Right.
his parents. So I'm thinking
Oh,
yo, that family is probably like the
The dynamic of the ages and yeah, okay.
Cause I be thinking like, yeah, my little, but they gon' I'm gonna have them 3 little Destiny Childs when they get them
Okay,
age,
baby.
you know?
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
You know,
5, 6, 7, 8.
You know, yeah,
Joe
5, 6,
Jackson.
7.
Come on.
Legacy, stop
Yeah.
doing that. Turn around, baby girl,
Right.
and sing.
I'm gonna need you to step on the one now. Step on the one. Step on the one.
3-part harmony here,
Yeah.
you know.
Bloodline goes far.
Well, listen, good luck with all your meetings out here. I can't wait to see what ends up
Thank
happening
you.
Yes,
from
big
them.
business in
And
New York.
FYI, it just feels good to know that everybody wants you, don't it?
Yeah, it feel great, man. It do feel
It's a
great.
wonderful
It
feeling.
happened. Yeah, it happened fast though.
That's
you know,
what
I'm not
happened.
even in the groove yet. You know, like I
You got
really
that's why you gotta stay ready. So you
Yeah,
can
gotta
get
stay
Yeah.
ready.
ready. You ready?
Yeah,
We
I'ma come back
got
here.
trust in you. You ready?
Yeah, for real,
sure.
naturally
You're
created.
gonna ask God, which of these labels?
Yeah, and you're working on God's
Yeah.
watch.
Daddy said, DC Daddy said, I'm about to be right back. DC Daddy said, I'm gonna run right up here to this store. I'll be right back. He went and dropped one off and somebody had DC ass. Cause nigga, what, bro? How you go? Last time you had a kid was 60 years ago and shit.
No, as long as you stay on God's watch, everything is gonna hold.
And it's that you in a position where you can demand what you want. So it's not what they offer you, it's what you want. And I think the most important thing is knowing what you want.
Right. Oh yeah, I know what I want.
Yeah.
Period. Clearly.
Y'all, yeah,
You
exactly.
already told us that.
Y'all, that's what I'm trying to tell
You
y'all,
gonna go
man.
in there and flip
A
over
man
a
gonna
bottle.
always know what he want.
Period.
Always.
So bringing promise rings back.
Yeah, promise ring. Yeah,
Open.
man. Get your girl some
No,
flowers.
I honestly think you started something.
This
Really?
is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like,
Like,
you
they
brought
had
something
something
that
that-
Y'all
was-
remember the rings? It'd be two hearts together.
Yes.
And they would like
At first
engrave
they
your
laughed,
initials.
and then they
That
copied.
shit was
Right.
lit.
You're
That's
setting a
usually how it
good,
happens.
you're
Yeah,
setting
that's
a
a
good
fact.
tone for this generation because
Yes.
like
Any
Absolutely.
woman who's in a 6-month-long relationship will be very grateful
To get a promise
to get
ring.
a promise.
Like, where's my promise
And then he
ring?
gets a
Yeah.
wallet.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, babe, I bought you. I got your initials.
Initials.
It's
Well, Armand, thank you for
personalized.
coming back. This
Thank
time
y'all
you
so
were
much.
solo, but we appreciate you.
Yes,
And you know,
definitely.
you a friend to lip
I was
service
low.
always.
Solo.
Solo.
By yourself.
Oh shit! I'm thinking they said I was so
Solo.
low, like they couldn't
No.
hear me talk.
No.
I was solo.
Okay,
Solo this
Solo.
time around.
Little
Next
moment,
time
okay.
around, we might get Nay on the couch with you.
And you ain't gotta
Right.
flip
Yeah,
no
yeah.
bottle over before you get out of here
Yeah.
or nothing
Right,
like
yeah,
that. We
we good. We
good.
gonna hold
Right,
it
so
down.
we
Take
good.
your
I
joint.
can control everything. We got my perfect.
All right, lip service.
That was a good interview, man. I'm proud of Armand, man. This man is about to go up, up, up in the way. Y'all hold on.